Guys, Mark here with Weaponized Truth. I come to you with a heavy heart because this story that I've just stumbled onto is a monster. Why this isn't on the front page of every news agency on the planet is beyond me. And what we have here is just absolutely incredible. I do believe that this is one of the most incredible videos that I've ever posted. And it amazes me that every time I think that I can't see anything more insane, something else comes along that completely blows my mind. And I'm warning you now, after you see this video, your jaw's gonna drop to the floor and you're literally gonna be saying, what the fuck? This is absolutely bonkers. What we have here is One United Bank. One United Bank is the largest black-owned bank in America. And what we have here is you can see this little Visa card here. It says Make History Bank Black, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm already immediately looking at this thing getting some red flags. Because we have somebody on the front who appears to be like they might actually be black, but they actually look like one of the creatures from the movie Avatar. And they're wearing some kind of American flag looking head covering that kind of looks like something that you would see from somebody from the Middle East. And it looks like we have some dude behind him from a couple of different angles, like he's got his fist up saying Black Power, like you know from the infamous Black Panthers logo. So something is already amiss here. But don't turn off the channel just yet, because by the time I get to the end of this, you're going to be shocked. Now it says in the history of Black History, in celebration of Black History Month, One United Bank partners with Black Lives Matter to organize Black America's spending power and launch the Amir card. Now once again, I'm already getting some red flags right here, because I don't know of many black dudes, if any, named Amir, but I do know of a lot of Middle Eastern dudes named Amir, right? So I'm like, whoa, 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 because this dude kind of looks like he's got, some kind of robe thing on with the American flag, but then it looks kind of Middle Eastern, and then it kind of looks like he might be black, but he also kind of looks like he might be an avatar. And now they're talking about Amir? Let's look into this. So in 2017, we won't just celebrate Black history, we'll make history. A historic partnership has been born between One United Bank, the largest black-owned bank in the country, and Black Lives Matter to organize the $1.2 trillion in spending power of black people and to launch the Amir card during Black History Month. And then it gives you the whole propaganda of how Black Lives Matter was started, and talking about the whole Trayvon Martin thing, even though we already know 100% without a shadow of a doubt that the hands up, don't shoot was a lie. I will repeat that if you don't understand and you want to look it up for yourself. Hands up, don't shoot was a lie. But don't, even if you disagree strongly with that statement and you hate me for saying it, you need to watch the remainder of this video. Because it is important that everybody in America understand the crazy amount of propaganda that's going on in this country. Because by the time I get to the end of this, you're gonna be, wow. So they're talking about they're gonna have this Amir Visa debit card, and if I understand it correctly, it will have the hashtag Black Lives Matter actually on the card. So if people want to ask you what's in your wallet and you have one of these, you can go, oh look, I'm a carrying card member of a terrorist organization that wants to pass off as peaceful activists that act like terrorists. That's just my opinion. I don't think all people that support Black Lives Matter are like that. I think there's a lot of them out there who actually do have some intelligence and have some valid points, but for the most part, a lot of these people running this thing need to get bent. Now, they're talking about how they unveiled Amir, a painting by acclaimed artist Adonis Parker during our Bank Black event this past July. Now, this is what I was able to find out about this. And let's go over here real quick. Let's go to this right here. And this is the image of the card. And it turns out this is the actual picture that this Adonis person did. And so, as it turns out, I will say this: the pose and the dude in the back, and what the dude's wearing seem a little less suspicious because it turns out this dude is a boxer. But if you don't know who this guy is, then this isn't going to make any sense at all. You're going to think exactly what I thought. There's a dude doing the Black Panther pose, and there's a dude on the front wearing Middle Eastern clothes. I myself quit following boxing quite some time ago. Pretty much once Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas, I'd kind of lost my interest. But anyways, this is what we have here. And it turns out what this dude is wearing looks an awful lot like this. Whether it was accidental or intentional, that is pretty curious in itself, especially a card for black people about Black Lives Matter is about some dude named Amir and not somebody named Jamal. And I'm not being racist here. I'm just saying somebody like having a name like something like Jamal will make a lot more sense than a black dude having a brother, having a black dude have a name like Amir, right? I mean, it's being honest. Just like you're gonna have you're more likely if you have some dude named Biff, he's probably gonna be white. And if his name is Carlos, he's probably gonna be Hispanic. You see what I'm saying? So let's drop the whole racism game with all here and let's just get a little honesty going. But anyways, once again, I digress. So it looks like, from what I can tell, the boxer that is portrayed in this image, revealed at the Bank Black event put on together by United One Bank, is this Amir Khan, as you can see right here. And he doesn't look very black, but he does look pretty Middle Eastern. Here's his Wikipedia page, and as you can see, his real name is Amir Iqbal Khan. His nickname is King, whatever that's about. Apparently, he's got 4 different weights of boxing that he's boxed in. As you can see right here, he is a British boxer. He's had 35 fights, 31 wins, 19 by KO, and 4 losses. I gotta say, I don't know much about this, but this dude doesn't sound like a very good boxer. Once again, I pretty much quit watching boxing when up until the time Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. And up to the time that he got knocked out, he was undefeated and most of his wins by knockout. So when you have 4 losses, I'm sorry, you're not that much of an impressive fighter to me anymore. Now with the occasional different couple of boxers that caught my interest for a while with people like Lennox Lewis and obviously the Klitschko brothers, boxing has lost its luster over the years, especially since Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. And with the emergence of the UFC, it is a much more exhilarating and fun sport to watch, in my opinion. But let's continue. So, it's got a section about his early life and how he was born in Greater Manchester to a Punjabi Rajput family with roots in Matori village of Kahuta Tehsil, located in Rawalpindi district of the Punjab, Pakistan. Pakistan, see, now we're getting somewhere. Who was one of the members of the 7 countries that were getting blocked because of all the terrorist activity there? Pakistan. And it says very clearly right here, Khan is Muslim. Right? So what do the black community empowering each other with $1.2 trillion have to do with Pakistan and have to do with Muslims? Because I was under the impression that these were completely separate issues. Well, you can see right here, he is a member of the Naqshbandi Sufi order, along with being an active supporter of the Muslim Rider Awards. So, okay, so we're already getting somewhere here because we're finding out this dude is a Muslim. And you see right there, he's a part of this Naqshbandi Sufi order. And obviously, I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on anything that says order because, first of all, anything that says order kind of sounds like it might be some kind of satanic ritual or could have something to do with the New World Order. Now, obviously, with me having my conspiracy theorist mindset, I'm intrigued. Let's have a look, shall we? And this is the Naqshbandi Sufi order, or Naqshbandia, was founded by, and I'm not going to try to pronounce its name, and traces its spiritual lineage to the Islamic prophet Muhammad through Abu Bakr, which sounds a lot like what? Allah Akbar, right? The thing they're always shouting before they commit these terrorist attacks. So it traces its spiritual lineage to the Islamic prophet Muhammad, the first caliph and Muhammad's companion, right? And you see caliph, right? Caliph. What are they always talking about with this Muslim communities? Caliphate. We as Americans hear this word all the time, and I'm not sure most Americans understand what this word means. And when you see what it means and you see what this guy is connected to and you see how this guy is painted on the card of the Black Lives Matter movement, you're going to be terrified. A caliphate is the rule or reign of a caliph or chief Muslim ruler, the area ruled by a caliph. And this is talking about people in power in the Muslim community taking over any designated area they wish and putting them to a caliphate. And a caliphate is an area that is ruled by Muslims under Sharia law. And they want to implement this all over America. And this bank is weaponizing black people, the weaponizing Black Lives Power to brainwash everybody in America, especially the black community, that we need to let these people come over here and put us in a caliphate and have us live under Muslim rule under caliphate. That's exactly what's going on here. This is the biggest, craziest conspiracy that I've ever seen in my life, but this is exactly what happens. If there's ever been a time that our president needs to step up and do something, this is now. Look, black community, you guys are standing up for your rights. There's a lot of you out there who have valid concerns that you wish to address, and I'm with that. I think Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization. But I also understand black people that I talk to on a daily basis, and they do have some legitimate concerns and legitimate things that need to be addressed. But most of them, with the wants of the black community as far as equality go, sure as hell don't have anything to do with Pakistan, Muslims, caliphates, and Sharia law. But that's exactly what they've done at this bank, is they've blanketed them all together and trying to get you, the black people, to be weaponized for their cause to put Americans under Sharia law. This is crazy. This is what the fuck. And so once again, I say, I don't know why this isn't the cover story on every news agency on the planet right now, but this is some serious shit. Once again, I will leave a link to this website right here, because what I didn't show you before is the most important part. That's united1.com. Look at that. They have a comment section. And you can go down here, leave a comment, put your name and email, and your comment would be posted. So we need a couple 100,000 people to go to the site and leave a comment. And we need to share this, because this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, because they are now, the elites are now using the black community and weaponizing them under the guise of Black Lives Matter to bring in Sharia law into America. And we all, as Americans, I would think, would be able to see something like this and be able to come together and come against it. Because if there's one bond that we do all share in this country, is that we're all free Americans that do not want to live under Sharia law. Y'all take care.